coming here today. Really appreciate it. Due to a little bit of climate change, we're here in this room doing this. We would rather be outside. I just want to give a new perspective to this, to climate change and how we deal with the environment. You know, for years the public has viewed the environmental debate of climate change as focused on saving polar bears, spotted owls, whales, seals, and wetlands. But I think it is important that the environmental debate keeps on focusing on those quality of life issues. And I'm sure everyone here thinks that those issues are important. But the debate has moved beyond that. It's moved beyond Earth days and green movements. This is a national security threat. The Center for Naval Analysis conducted an innovative study in 2007 by bringing together 11 generals and admirals to assess the threat of climate change on American interests. These were not environmentalists. They were skeptical of climate change, but surprised by the scope of the problem, they concluded that climate change is a threat multiplier that required the full attention of the Department of Defense and the U.S. government. Climate change has resulted in water shortages, agricultural suffering, mass migrations, which destabilize governments and attract terrorist organizations like Al-Qaeda. I'll give you an example of something that's happening right now. Lake Chad in Africa, which used to be 25,000 square kilometers. This is a major drinking source, a major source of water for the area. It's shrunk in over 40 years to just 1,500 kilometers. Now this is a recipe for terrorist influence. As climate change creates more humanitarian disasters, I ask you, who answers the call to provide aid? It's the United States military. It's my fellow brothers and sisters who stand behind me today. The military is already stretched thin by fighting 2 wars, and we still have to maintain our treaty obligations. Our dependence on oil is another Achilles heel of our national security. We are on a never-ending cycle dealing with terrorists and rogue nations abroad and funding them here at home. And what do I mean by that? For every $5 increase in a barrel of oil, $7.9 billion a year goes to countries like Iran. Every time there's an increase. Now, I want you to think about that. We use all of our political capital and influence to try to stop Iran from going nuclear and funding terrorists, but at the same time, because of our need for oil, we're helping them do just that. Now, right now, our men and women out there are facing danger in Iraq and Afghanistan. One of the new weapons out there is called EFP. Now, those of you in the military out there may not know what that is. An EFP is an explosively formed penetrator. These are designed to go through our armored vehicles. These devices are military grade, and they come from one place, Iran. You know, as we recover from this global recession, we cannot afford to be behind other nations in renewable energy. We have the potential to become a clean energy exporter and manufacturer energy equipment such as wind, tidal turbines, solar cells, and biomass. In fact, my good friend, Representative Larry Sequist, who will be here, is a good friend of mine, and in the House, we have both been pushing for renewable energy policy. You know, we can be leaders in a new industry that could rival the auto or aerospace manufacturing. That's keeping our place as a global economic power and protecting our national security. The push for renewable energy and cleaner environment is gaining new allies. I stand with others across the country demanding action. I stand with not just liberals, but conservatives as well. Republicans like U.S. Senator John Warner, who is also former Navy Secretary. He stands with us. Now, I'm what you call a moderate Democrat. I pretty much lie in the middle of the road. But I'm the type of person that we need in this fight. We're here to grab middle America. I'm a soldier. A soldier who served as at an NSA field site as an intelligence analyst and later in 2 wars as an infantry officer. And we stand with my brothers and sisters, to urge America to do something, to urge our Congress to do something. The environmental movement, again, is not just about polar bears, about whales, seals, spotted owls. It's more than that now. It is about protecting our men and women in uniform and defending our national security interests abroad. And with that, I would like to introduce Robin Eckstein. I hope I didn't screw up that last name, but she is an Army veteran, and